Namaste. What are the signs to know that one has attained success or progressing in the practice of Hatha Yoga? This is the question that I get normally from my students who are into Hatha Yoga practice. Well, these signs are clearly mentioned in Hatha Yoga Pratipika, 2nd chapter. Let me make it clear that when I am saying Hatha Yoga, it is not just about asana practice. It involves different practices meant to be practiced in a certain way to awaken the dormant energies in our body, manipulate the energies and move the energies in a certain way. The energy moves in channels called nadis. Any impurities stored in the nadis will disturb the energy flow. When some organs are deprived of energy, then that organ will suffer and become diseased. Hatha Yoga Pratipika explains that when that energy moves in a certain way, then some changes occurs in the body. And these changes indicate that one has attained success in Hatha Yoga practice. This is what is said in the ancient text. Vapukrishitvam vadane prasannata nadasputatvam nayanesu nirmale arogata bindu jayogni deepanam nadi vishuddhir Hatha Siddhi Lakshanam. Which means purification Hatha Yoga practice is attained when nadis are purified, which is indicated by first a lean body, upakrishitvam. This does not mean a weak body, but a body has become light and strong. Increased tamoguna is one of the reasons for heaviness in our body. But through the practice of asanas and pranayamas, one has more sattvaguna, which will result in lightness in the body. Through the practice of Hatha Yoga, one's mind is less distracted and one will feel mentally light as well. Second thing, vadane prasannata or tranquil or glowing face. Our facial expressions and facial tensions will depend on what is going on in our mind. For example, someone who is always angry will have his facial muscles tensed up. Sometimes you may have come across people who look angry even when they are smiling. And those who have attained Hatha Siddhi through the practices of Yama, Niyama, Pratyahara, Vairagya will not have any raga or attachment or dvesha or detachment. Without any raga or dvesha, one will always be pleasant with oneself. When he is not going to have any negative emotion, that calmness within oneself will express as a tranquil or a glowing face. Third thing, nadasputatvam or manifestation of inner sound. There are two kinds of sound, ahata and anahata. Ahata is audible sound that is created by coming together of two objects. It can be like clapping of hands. Anahata sound is very subtle, but it is not audible normally. It is not audible because our mind is having a lot of thoughts running on constantly. And this occupied mind will not be able to listen to this subtle sound. When the mind calms down with Hatha Yoga practices, then one is able to listen to these subtle sound. Maybe it is in that calmness the ancient people heard Vedic knowledge. Fourth one, nayanesu nirmale, clear eyes. Just like the face expresses what is going on in the mind, even our eyes are expressing what is happening in our mind. In neuro-linguistic programming or NLP, one will study the eye movements to know whether one is lying. This is one of the principles on which lie detectors are based. The practice of Hatha Yoga includes neti, trataka, pranayama, which will eliminate one's eye disorders, and when one is mentally calm, his eyes will be more clear. Fifth one, arogata or healthy body or diseaselessness. Cleansing practices mentioned in Hatha Yoga removes all the toxins from one's body. Asanas makes one's body strong and firm. Pranayama makes one's body light. Through the practice of Pratyahara, one acquires control on senses. Through meditation, one's mind becomes calm, and all this will lead to a healthy body without any diseases. Sixth one, Bindu Jaya or control of Bindu. Bindu is a big topic to discuss, but in simple terms, it is considered to be a place from where a nectar of ambrosia fluid flows down to permeate the entire body. You can think of it as something that gives us energy and vitality. We constantly spend our energy in many sensory things. One of the most sensory experience we all seek for is sex. And that is the reason why Bindu is also associated with semen or worm. Through the practice of Hatha Yoga, one gains mastery over senses and one is able to gain control on one's energy or vitality and in turn on Bindu. Seventh one, Agni Deepanam, active digestifier or good appetite. Through practices like Nauli, Dauti and some asanas and pranayama, one increases digestifier and gains good appetite. When digestion is good, naturally one is able to better assimilate food, which in turn leads to good health. One not only increases physical digestifier, one will also become better with respect to the digestion and assimilation of knowledge. This will transform and calm the mind. So, to summarize, the signs indicating that one has attained success in Hatha Yoga is a lean body, a tranquil or a glowing face, manifestation of inner sound, clear eyes, diseaselessness or a healthy body, control of Bindu, active digestive fire and a good appetite, and all these are indication that nadis are purified. Even if one doesn't attain Siddhi, one will still be able to notice these signs in one's practices to varying degrees. Some of these are commercially marketed as benefits of yoga practice, like yoga for lost weight, yoga for healthy skin. But understand that all these are byproduct of one's right yoga practice, focusing on channelizing energy. It is not just about sweating out in our practice. So understand that yoga practice is an energetic practice and not just a physical practice. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. Kindly like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel and encourage us to share more knowledge. Thank you so much.